My name is Ojeniran Jonathan Olushola.
And officially, my name is Ojeniran. Long gist. How did we meet? I think we met. I think 2010, if I'm not mistaken. We met. How would I explain it? Through we had so many friends, like mutual friends on Facebook, but we don't know each other in person. So I think I was into one music group or thereabout. So we had a concert or so, if I'm not mistaken. So we took some pictures after the concert, and the normal thing, I was still a Facebook addict as a day. So I just posted and like normal thing. So I think most of his friends that were my friends, so they saw it and like that. So he got to see the post. And I think from there, Baba fell in love. So he sent request, and I was like, who is this person? So I accepted the request, and from there we got talking. I think then he was 7. So he wasn't as at that time I was in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria to be precise. So I think he was 7 as at that time. So he was like, he's not in Ilorin, but like he grew up in Ilorin. So that when he's around, we would say. And like that, I think he finished 2011 or so.
Yes.
So he came around and he told me, whoops, I'm in Ilorin. But I'm fine. And so as at that time, I was staying in this school hostel around one area like that in Ilorin. So in Kwara State, Nigeria. So he came, I was like, so the thing is, the profile picture he used on Facebook, it was actually wearing a suit. And like that, so I was, from the picture perspective, I was actually thinking it was one big man. So when he showed up, I was like, so is this, so is this a small boy that so this moment that is just disturbing my WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, all this. But it was nice seeing him. So we got talking and like that, but we're just friends. So like that, because I'm not really an Ilorin base. I was just schooling in Ilorin. I'm actually an Ondo State base. So I'm always in Ilorin during school session. So once school is not in session, I'll go back to Ondo town, Ondo State, Nigeria. So like that. Then after some time, he made his intention, and I'm like, it can't work like that, because I'm not really a fan of a fair person as a then. So I was like, because my growing up, my environment, most guys I knew actually bleached. So growing up, my mentality was that if you're a fair person, you can't do without bleaching. So I wasn't comfortable with that. So we could just be friends, but it can't work. So like that. But it was persistent and like that. So we kept going. Sometimes it comes around. We're just friends like that. So sometimes I'll tell him, don't worry, I don't want to stop on phone. When I'm in Ilorin, we'll see. Don't worry, I'll give you an answer. Then when I'm in Odo, so it's always like that. I stop posting me and like, what's your problem? So it continued like that for almost a year or 2 years or thereabouts. We're just like that. So then, at some point, I just felt, then my elder sister, she was like, your wallet is much. What's your problem, Seth? Well, then there was this day I would never forget. I think I studied biology education, so I do more drawings and sketchings and practicals like that. So I think he came around and I was doing one of my assignments in the female common room at that time. So I think my pencil or something, I was trying to draw. So when he came around, I was like, an assignment also. So I think my pencil dropped or my eraser or something I was using. So he was not trying to pick it up. Like, this guy is trying to be a guest. Like, yeah, he will make a good husband. He will be nice. So I just thought within my mind, I didn't even tell him. I'm sure I'm just saying this for a very long time. So I was like, this guy will make sense. So at least the normal regular guys don't have time for all those bullshit. Then he was just calm. So, and one thing about me, I love peace. I don't, as much as I'm troublesome, so to say, but I love peace. I don't like wahala. So I just felt this guy is just calm. And as at that time, few friends, like my past friends, the normal thing with guys is once they call you once and you're not picking up, they get pissed unnecessarily. I'm like, you're not paying my school fee, you're not feeding me. You weren't the one that bought the phone for me, so why should you own such responsibility? So at some point, I already made up my mind that any relationship I was going to go into, at the time it came, that I needed peace, and that was when it came, and to some extent I had peace. So immediately after even while I had not taken my time and I was still contemplating on some things, I was just like, let's just pray. Because at that time I think I had like maybe 3 or 4 guys. I even had ministers that were involved. So I was just taking my time. So when he came, I was like, okay, let's trust God about it. But the only thing I could say about him as at that period, I had peace. So, and immediately and joy. So immediately I just changed from I think I didn't even save his name. So immediately I just changed it to Ayomi. So like that, so since then I just felt, okay, your words it's all worth it. So I think I was at home, it was his birthday, I think 2012 or so. It was on his birthday, but I was in Ondo State. So like that, I was like, no wala now. Let's see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. Let's just start. So let's be official and like that. So I think the following months after I came to learn, and we sealed it. Then from there I went to meet his elder sister also.
Yeah.
Then from there I spoke with my sisters I was saying myself and my sister we were schooling together, my elder sister. So from there we got more close. So it could relate with my siblings, and I could relate to some extent with the siblings. I went to meet his parents. Then from there, like that, the rest was just history till 2021.
The wedding. I think we were in courtship for almost 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. We met late 2010/11. As at then, it was the season of to go. Yeah, there was no WhatsApp that time. It was to go, and we are always on from morning till night. Always chatting before we sleep. Even by the time I wake up, always to go. There will be messages on, and I will deliver immediately. I will reply immediately. 2015. Yes, I was already planning some things before the wedding, but the arrangement changed. That was why the wedding had to come earlier. Yes, I was processing some country that time, but as at that time it was Turkey that came in line. Yeah. Turkey came up in line and the visa came out, everything. We had to, I can't just travel without doing anything. Yeah, it's not possible.
Let me steal your time. And so that it was few days to his birthday. So I was 7. So he came to this town where I was 7 just to say hello. So and I think it was to go when we were together when the guys sent your visa. Yes. So we're like, oh wow, what a good moment. And immediately before he left, it was like, and his birthday was next week. I think his visa came around August 8th or thereabouts. So his birthday was just some days after. So it was like, that this one visa is there. That was up that, babe, you try and talk to mom. So I was like, talk to mom, see on what the plans we were having though was to do probably introduction that very to 2015, maybe probably November or December thereabout. So I was like, talk to mom. So I was like, hey, before they will know, I'll tell them. So I know something official. I was like, official what? I'm not like, I didn't see it coming at all. Like, so we were not ready for it. We weren't planning it at that period, like so soon like that. But it was serious. I was even thinking it was a joke. I was like, wait now, no, just go, don't worry, baby, it's fine. I was like, no. Then his siblings, his elder sister, I was like, that is not done anywhere like that, that nobody will take such risk.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not risk. That I'm a good girl. I'll wait. He was like, so then his dad, my father-in-law was like, no, Buki, try and understand. This is how it should be done. I was like, Daddy, no, like I'm okay. But they didn't say it. They was like, I should try and talk to mom, my parents. So then from there we had to, because he wanted to go to Turkey as soon as possible that time. So we had to talk. So it wasn't funny. We just had to start making plans. So his parents had to talk to my parents and like that. Initially they shared this struggle. Eventually they were like, okay, it's fine. It's fine since we've known each other before and we were not strangers. So it was fine by them, and that was how we started planning. So in fact we had less than, so that was how we had to tell my dad to probably hook up. And fortunately for me, my dad is a pastor, so the church thing was
Not a problem.
So my mom was just jokingly saying like, you don't have a problem. Like that's what you guys just want. That it's not a problem. But prior before then, we already had prophecies and like that we might not really do an elaborate thing. So I was like, wow. So this is how God actually works. So we had to look for available date for registry, and I think it was 22.
Yes,
so that
22.
was so we had that same month. That was when we started planning the wedding. So it was a shock for everybody. I was still 7, so the whole thing was just fun. So I just had to start making. So we booked for registry. We started buying necessary. Like it was funny.
Within a month.
Less than a month. We started buying what we could buy, and just to ensure that things were in place. So I didn't ever have to tell friends. I just told. So it was just strictly between close
families and some friends.
Then some friends, very like close friends. Then people around my area, because of the kind of person my dad is. So we just had to. So it was that same day we did
registry.
We did engagement in the morning. We went to registry and we came back for reception. That same. So it was a long
wedding in the church too.
Yeah, indeed. So it was registry in the morning, engagement in the morning. We came back for church, then went back for reception. So it was just a day thing. So we just had to do it, and I just told the people I was serving with I was traveling. It was only very few people. I think there's just one person or two that I told. I was like, wow, okay, tell everybody now. It's not somebody like you that should get married and not top. I was like, my sister is not compulsory. Like everybody should come around. So she came around and we did it. It was fun. We had fun, but it was like a dream to me because I didn't see it coming. So I just traveled. I didn't tell most. I just traveled. And from there, we went back to learn before he now left. I think he left September or so.
Yes, September.
So it was as if I just traveled for like 2 weeks and I'm coming back. I'm coming with pictures and wedding rings. And I was like,
she went back with ring. It was like a drama.
See, there was this guy, I can remember we were sent together. He was just a friend. I didn't know he was already proposing. So he could not believe. He said, why would you just travel and come back with ring? He said, guy, you know I was in a relationship. He was like, yeah, but I was actually thinking you guys were not planning something not so something. It has happened. It has happened. So that was how the whole wedding thing just went like that. Then he just had to come the following, I think 2 weeks or thereabouts after. Then he came, then I had to start taking heart.
I left 2015 September. Yeah. First week, second week. Okay, a week after our wedding. It was not easy. It was not easy, to be frank. I got to Turkey and the whole thing was just like a drama to me. At times I would be in my closet and I would be crying, God, what is this? What is this? It was only chatting. We would be chatting and she would be saying, don't worry, I'm fine, you'll be fine. Don't worry, I'm fine, you'll be fine. I was like, so I had to travel back to Nigeria that same year, 2015. I came 2015, September, and I traveled back December. Yes. People were like, you don't need to travel. I said, I have a wife in Nigeria, so I need to go and see her. I can't stay here and not see my wife. I had to travel December, yes, for Christmas. I did Christmas. I did New Year in Nigeria, and I came back January 2nd week. Yeah, because I already booked my flight to and fro. So I had to come back, and when I was leaving the airport, she didn't follow me to the airport. It was my brother in Lagos. I was crying bitterly. I said, God, I'm going again. God, I'm going again. And when I got back to Turkey, it was like, okay, God, let me just try and see if I can bring her on board on time. And we started, and that process is another drama on its own. It's another drama on its own entirely. The whole thing flopped. Not to even talk of money, not to even talk of documents. Everything just went down the drain. And we tried until we were able to scale through. And she got here 2018. Yes, she got here 2018, and it has been a wow moment ever since she arrived. First thing, I missed my mom. I was not there when she died. And my elder ones told me she was requesting for my picture on the sick bed when she was almost about to die. Like, where is Ulusholami, let me see his face, let me see his face. And she saw my picture before that. I was unable to see her. I miss Nigeria food. Amala, Ewedu, Begiri. I missed Semo. Oh, I so much love Semo. So much. So many things. I missed so many things. Some of my friends, there are some places we go. So many things. I'm a musical person. I missed going to concerts. There's nothing like that here. No. I miss going to concerts. You see, you meet different set of people, see different set of groups will come and play, and from there you learn something new. But nothing like that here in Turkey. You have to go to work, come back home,
walk.
Go to church, come back home, and you stay inside. That's the issue here.
Istanbul is beautiful, like beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So I love that about Istanbul. Then the thing about Istanbul is that but one thing I don't like about Istanbul is that Istanbul is stressful. So if you're a lazy person, you can't cope. Or if you're not hardworking, you can't survive. I wouldn't know, probably because of the mentality which that back then in Nigeria, like once somebody, anywhere you try, even if it's just Ghana, even if it's South Africa, once a person just travel out of the country, you believe the person is fine. The person is enjoying, but it's just totally different. I used to tell some people, like, the hustling here is real more than the hustling in Lagos. Just that sometimes you get the value for what you are hustling for here, at least to some extent. Although we can't compare it to other European countries, but at least to some extent, if you are trying to make ends meet, you would at least get a value of what you are investing your time in. And one thing about Istanbul again, I think I appreciate is the way they some of them can be very, very loving, especially when you have a baby, when you have a child, or when you're a mother. Like, I've lost count on many times. I mean, when you just walk up to you, your son is so cute. Some will even give you stuff. There are times when I go out, there is either he comes home with, he must come back home with a gift. Like, that one is sure. They will always gift. They love baby. Let me say African babies so much. But there was one that was telling me he had 3 kids. I was like, can I please take the 3 kids and just give him this one? I was like, it's not possible. So he was telling one of our family friends that understands Turkish that they wish they have a machine that could produce African babies, that they so much appreciate African babies. So and you know where we are coming from, they don't have the kind of our hair too. So when they see your natural hair and they see your hair very long, thick, and they're like, oh, choke that hair, they like it, it's so lovely, so beautiful. I'm like, this hair, that even if I can cut it out, I've just done that. So the thing is, a whole lot of things that about us as Nigerians, as Africans, that we don't appreciate. They tend to appreciate it, and some of them can be very annoying. But one thing about them is that there is nothing they cannot ask you. Even if you are co-workers, once they know you are married, they can be very, there's nothing to hide. But they can ask you when last did you have sex. They will ask you if you are a virgin. Like, there is nothing personal to them.
How old are you?
Yes, somebody that is like is very small. Like, you can't, they'll tell you how old are you. I'm like, are you, even your father cannot be asking me how old am I? Especially when you are teaching and like that. So for Istanbul, it's just been like that, but it's not bad. At least we're grateful to God for life and for families and for people around like that. So Istanbul is just there, but we are grateful to God. But it's just a mix up of good and the bad. So sometimes you meet some people that they can be very annoying, frustrating, they will piss you off, especially if some would not even want to sit down beside an African or a black, and some would love to communicate and relate with you, so it can be that bad. So it's just there. It's just a mixed up thing, but it's not bad experience. We are grateful. That's the utmost thing. Orúkọ mi ni Ìyáàfin Ojeniran Olúwafúnmikẹ́. Mo jẹ́ ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìlẹ́mọ̀nà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Àmọ́ a bí mi sí ìlú Ondo, ibẹ̀ ni mo dàgbà sí, ibẹ̀ ni mo ti ka ilé ìwé àkọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ ẹ̀kejì kí n ṣe tó wá lọ ka ilé-ìwé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ní ìlú Ìlọrin kí n tó jáàmù bàbá yìí. Àwọn oúnjẹ tí mo fẹ́ràn jùlọ, mo fẹ́ràn mi really like oúnjẹ àmọ́ oúnjẹ tí mo fẹ́ràn jùlọ mo fẹ́ràn ẹ̀wà àti dòdò gan púpọ̀ kò lè sú mi kò dẹ̀ sí aago tí mi lè jẹ. Mo like mo fẹ́ràn ẹ̀ gan mo fẹ́ràn ẹ̀. So mo jẹ́ obìnrin tó jẹ́ wípé mo fẹ́ràn láti rí kí àwọn èèyàn tó wà ní àyíká àti agbègbè mi kí wọ́n wà ní àlàáfíà, kí inú wọn dẹ̀ dùn. Torí mo mọ̀ wípé ìlera lọ́rọ̀, tí inú wọn ò bá dùn, tí wọn ò bá wà ní àlàáfíà pípé, ó máa ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú bí mi náà ṣe máa ṣe. Then mo jẹ́ ọmọbìnrin tí mo gbàgbọ́ nínú pé kéèyàn máa ṣiṣẹ́, kéèyàn má jẹ́ ọ̀lẹ, torí wípé ọ̀lẹ ò ráyé wá, ọ̀lẹ ò rílé gbé. Ó dáa kéèyàn kára mọ́ṣẹ́, àmọ́ ju gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ ni wípé kí Ọlọ́run kí ó fi àlùbáríkà sí iṣẹ́ àti ohun gbogbo tí a bá ń ṣe. Ẹ ṣeun.
Orúkọ mi ni arákùnrin Ojeniran Jonathan Olúṣọlá. Mo wá láti ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ní ìlú Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́. Wọ́n bí mi sí ìlú Ìlọrin. Ibẹ̀ ni mo ti ka ìwé alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀, ìkíní, ìkejì títí mo fi ka gbogbo ìwé mi tán. Mo jẹ́ ènìyàn tó kúndùn láti máa kọrin àti láti máa tẹ dùrù àti láti wà ní àyíká ilé Olúwa láti máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún Olúwa. Oúnjẹ tí mo fẹ́ràn jù ni àmàlà àti ewédú pẹ̀lú gbẹ̀gìrì. Mo jẹ́ ènìyàn tó fẹ́ràn láti máa jáde lẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan, láti máa dá wà nígbà míì àti láti máa tẹ dùrù ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà, torí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ràn sí jùlọ nìyẹn. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Kí ni mo tún fẹ́ sọ?
Wọ́n ní kókó sí ní orí ẹgbẹ́.
Mi ò rọ̀ sọ́mọ́.
Fast video oníṣàmúlò láìkó tí.
Ṣé mo sọ? No, mo ló wà lára nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ràn.
Orí fọ́ mi wọ́n ti lọ.
Amẹ́ni kò tó 1 minute àbí?
Wọ́n ní continue. What?
Ìdáná, pass.
Teacher.
Olùkọ́, Oretmen.
Hospital.
Ilé ìwòsàn, hospital, Turkish.
Car.
Araba.
Yorùbá.
Ọkọ̀.
Money.
Owó. Para.
Picture.
Àwòrán.
Couple.
Tọkọtaya. Àná, bàbá.
Orange.
Orange. Ọsàn. Pass.
Good morning. Ẹ káàárọ̀, good night. School. Ilé ìwé ẹ̀kọ́. Okul. Love. Ìfẹ́. Semi-orum. Bẹ́yẹn ṣá, semi-orum. Friend. Ọ̀rẹ́. Akadash. Light. Light. Iná. Pass. Friday. Ojojimo, Jumat. Market, Oja, Bazaar.
Food.
Oúnjẹ, Yemek.
Father.
Baba náà ní Yorùbá.
It's been a wow experience. We hope you all loved and enjoying every bit of the session we had with your generous family today. Don't forget that this is an episode or series that is going to continue. We intend to cover as many African families in the nation of Turkey, and most especially in the city of Istanbul. On behalf of the Aremos family, on behalf of my wife and Victoria, I'd like to say a big thank you to the Ojeniran's family.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for opening your doors to us, and we hope that by the time we come back again, you would.
You're always welcome.
Definitely.
All right, guys, don't forget that our family giveaway is still on, and the winner will be announced on the 14th of April. So please, all you need to do is subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified each time we post a new video. We are super grateful, and from us we say goodbye and see you.
Bye.
Alright guys, we're preparing to go to the Ojenirans house, and I'm trying to set up my equipment that we'll be using. So I'm getting set to go. I'm trying to see that I don't leave out anything because it's very important. Where I'm going to is like 2-3 hours to where we are right now. So if I leave anything out, it's going to be painful. Okay, during my wife's photo shoot, I left out some screws and bolts, and I had to come back. Okay, and that's money and time wasted. So I need to check everything. I need to format all my memory cards so that I don't get that one inside its memory full. Okay, hold on. By the way, I'm recording on my new GoPro Hero 9. Okay, this is the first video, so I hope that this performs very well under low light. Okay, so I'm going with 2 lenses. I'm going with my Tamron, of course, and my Sony. That's Zeiss. Okay. Also, this is the famous Sony A7 III, the best of the best. For redundancy, I'm going with my Zoom H1N. Okay. So these are the batteries I'll be using. Okay. I can't go with my main light because of the distance, so I'll be trusting these Sony batteries to help me in this shoot. Maybe when I get a sponsor and I can get a car or something, then I would probably go with my big light source. All right, so I'm going with these batteries, and of course you have to go with a charger just in case. I do not have a battery grid yet, so I'll be making use of this power bank to power my Sony A7 III. This is one of the advantages I have because I can use the camera and still be charging it. Okay, but you know, there's constant power supply here, so I don't really have to worry, even if this is not enough, but definitely to be enough. All right, guys. We are about to leave the house and be on our way to the Ojenirans house. So I hope you're enjoying this video. Alright, so we are leaving. As you can see.
Put up the light.
Come along with us. To the main road to take a bus down to the metro station, after which we are going to take the metro, then we take a taxi to their house. Okay, so just have a feel. Come along with us. I'll show you Istanbul today. Okay, right now we're inside the bus. As you can see, super amazing. All right guys, we love you guys. So we are all proceeding. As you can see, Vicky is asleep. We are going straight to the metro station, which is just like 500 meters from where we are. So I'm going to turn the camera, as you can see. So this is Havcila, that is Istanbul University, across the express, and we are walking straight to the metro station. Right now we are taking the escalator. I want you all to have a nice view of the whole city, right? So this morning the traffic is a little bit heavy. We are walking towards the metro to take the metro bus, and off we go. Actually, as you can see, there is heavy traffic this morning, so this is probably the fastest means to get to wherever we are going to. All right guys, we love you guys. Let's come along with us. Yes. So just like I said, we're inside the metro bus. Right now we have like almost 30-35 bus stops before we alight from the metro bus. Okay, so it's going to take us roughly like 45 minutes thereabout. So we took the metro bus at a place called Havcila, and right now we are going to Mecidiyekoy. Right now we are at Chalaya. Chalaya was the place where we dropped when we were going to Nedis' house, but where we are going to drop now is called Mecidiyekoy. It's actually one of the central hub of Istanbul. Okay, so from there you can literally get any bus to anywhere you are going to. Okay, so all we are just doing is doing a final preparation of the things we are going to ask the couples, you know, how the day is going to be like. They're actually waiting for us, and also we too cannot wait to see them.
We are coming down at the stop now.
Okay, so we've got into Mecidiyekoy, so come along with us. So I'm trying to pack up. Oh. Sorry. Oops. I vlogged. So this was where we alighted. This is called Mecidiyekoy. This is Trump Tower. For those of you who like Donald Trump, this is the iconic or the famous Trump Tower. Okay, so right now we are going down. This is yes, we are going to take the team. So come along with us. And my family and my humble self. So this is Mecidiyekoy, as you can see. Yes. So come along with us. So we want to collect our change. Alright, Vicky? Vicky, say hi.
You not kiss them. You not kiss your fans. Vicky is not this gentle, though. It's just because she just woke up. And she's not yet
This is the underground station.
by the train.
So we missed the train. We just have to sit down.
For 5 minutes.
Yes, for 5 minutes. We have to sit down for 5 minutes. And the next train is gonna come.